Hello, children of class 10. Coming to your literature class, today we will talk about your lesson, The Necklace, written by Guy de Maupassant. Now, regarding the author, we must know at the beginning that he was basically a French author and he was very, very famous for his short stories. Just like R.K. Narayan, he was also very famous for his short stories, and The Necklace is one of his best short stories. One of his best short story. Actually, in The Necklace, from the by the name, you can very easily understand that the whole matter is centered around a necklace. Okay, so uh, the story begins holding two main characters, Matilda and Madame Forestier. These two are the main characters in the story. Matilda is a girl who is belonging to a very mediocre family. She doesn't have any rich background, or she doesn't have a very good financial backup family. She's not having that. But she is having lots and lots of dreams and hopes and aspirations in life that she will have. She wants to live a very luxurious, a very highly economical standard life with wearing very expensive jewelries and costumes and dress and having a very elite section people's lifestyle. But unfortunately, she was not having so. She did not have the uh, family background to have such a luxurious life. And later on, she got married to a clerk that he was also a mediocre family person. He was a clerk of a board of education. The life was going on, moving on. She always used to dream about how to live a luxurious life. How can she live a life of a very elite people, very aristocratic people society, and the days kept on rolling. So one day, his husband every day he used to go to the office. Again, he used to come back. So one day, when his husband was about to leave for the office, so she has prepared a food. So when his husband sat for the morning breakfast, he said that a nice pot pie. That means pot pie. That means you have prepared a very nice dish. It's very delicious to have it. So she thought that what else can I do? I don't have no so much of jewelries and I don't do a job. I don't go out. I'm not economically so much stable. What else I can do? I can only just cook some two or three dishes. She was murmuring by herself. She was talking to herself. And then, and as because the matter was going on regarding the foods and everything, she thought of the dining table. Beautiful. There must. If I would have got a very nice job, then I would have definitely got a very nice dining table with a big, beautiful dining sets and crockeries and silver spoons and all and everything. She started dreaming of. She went off in the world of her dream. So she always used to dream like that, and suddenly something happens and she comes back. Oh, come on, leave about the dreaming and all. I belong to a very mediocre family wife, so I should think about that. Again, she used to compose herself. So one day, her husband bought a card from the office and he was very happy. So she was looking at her husband. Ki, Baba, what has happened? He's sounding very happy today. Okay. So he gave a card to her. It was a invitation card for a ball night. You know, you all perhaps know what is a ball night. There, couple dance performance and ball dance goes on, and the people who are doing that they have a specific dress genre. And she got the card, but she was very dim, very pale like. She was not very happy. So her husband was shocked. Worry, my wife likes all these types of this type of lifestyle is liked by her so much. She's having some fantastic fascinations regarding these type of high profile people's life. Then why she is sounding so dim? So he went to her, and what happened, my dear? Why you're not looking so, you're looking so glum, so down to earth? What happened? So she told that, Naini, nothing has happened. This is not for me. So he said that, why? You have got such a nice card. You must have been happy, very happy. No, I cannot be happy because I'm not having that dress code. They are having some dress code. They should wear very luxurious gowns, big stones which should be there. It should be embroidered, and it should look very gorgeous and beautiful. But I'm not having any such dress code like that, or not neither any gown like that. You do one thing. You give this card to someone who is rich and who can afford this type of living, and they can go for the ball night. This is not for we people like. So her husband was very deserted. Oh, what, my wife is so unhappy, but she used to dream like that. She used to dream a life like this. So he said that, okay, my dear, my darling, don't worry. I'm going to pay you out. How much amount do you expect to have a gown, a big luxurious gown, to have a gown like that so that you can wear it in a ball night? So in the beginning, she was very hesitating. No, it's not required. Don't expense. Don't waste so much money. Leave it. I don't require to go. No, you give. Tell me. No, I'm gonna. After all, I'm your husband. So it's my duty to look after your liking and disliking. So it's a dream coming true. So you tell me, I'll afford the amount. I'll give that to you. So after lots of push and pull, she told that it will it will cost about 400 francs. So when her husband heard about 400 francs, Arre baapre. He got a great shock. 400 francs is a huge amount for me. Okay, fine. For the sake of my darling, for the sake of my beloved, for the sake of fulfilling a dream of my beloved, I will afford this much. Okay, I'll give you franc. And then he gave her the amount, and she went to the market and brought a beautiful gown. And it's a cream pinkish type, and a long gown, beautiful. Some stones were there, some pieces of golden embroidery was also there, and she was looking beautiful in that. So she was very happy. The days were coming close, the days were passing by, and she was dreaming that how she is going to do the dancing and all. Then suddenly she thought, oh, I'm thinking about going to the ball night, but I'm not having so any accessories. I would be requiring a jewelry set or any accessory with that, but I'm not having so. So she told that, my dear husband, I'm not having any jewelry. How can I wear only this dress? So her husband told that, darling, you can make jewelries out of fresh flowers. That will be innovative as well as beautiful, and you will look very nice because you are basically very beautiful. She told her, no, that can never happen because the people who are going to visit over there will be coming from a very rich aristocratic family, and they would be wearing high, extraordinary neck pieces and all. So how can I wear just flower jewelries and I can go? The flower will, they'll get pale like, and the petals will fall down, and I'll look like a clown over there. So I cannot wear like that or anything. So he told that, okay, then why don't you borrow it from any of your friend? One of your friend was there. She was rich, so you can just borrow it from her just for 2 3 hours. Then after that, then you are going to return it to her once again. Why don't you ask your friend to afford? She can afford this, so I believe she will give you for 2 3 hours. That will not be an issue. So Matilda remembered, oh yeah, I'm having a rich friend, so I can just borrow anything from her. I can ask her to give, and definitely she'll give because she's a very nice friend of mine. So she went over there, and she told, that was Madame Forrester. She went over there and she told that, hi, how are you? First, they introduced themselves. They had a nice conversation, and then she told that, you are having any jewelry? So she is having, of course, I'm having different types of jewelry, and she showed her different types of sets, necklace, necklace with handpiece, necklace only necklace, necklace with earrings, necklace with a big pendant, and varieties. But none of the pieces got stuck up in the eye of Matilda. Matilda said, "Oh no, it's fine, but it's not going with me. You're only having this much." So first, no, no, I'm having much more. But actually, I don't know what type of neck piece you're searching about. So then she took her inside the room and she told her, "You can choose anyone you if you want." So there she got a look to a satin box, black satin box, and there she had a look to that. She got attracted, and she went close to the box and opened it, and there was a beautiful neck piece, a necklace, just a necklace, and she was putting all the necklace in her neck and just following whether which is suiting her, which can be worn by that beautiful dress. And when she kept that necklace over here, neck piece on the neck, she found she was looking gorgeous. And she told that, okay, I'm going to take this. So Mrs. Foster, only this much, nothing else. No, 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 this will be enough and I'll be able to manage with that. This will be enough, thank you. And she took the neck piece and that ball night came and the husband and wife couple, they went over there wearing that neck piece and gorgeous dress. And she was looking absolutely phenomenal, extraordinarily beautiful she was looking, and everybody was looking at her. People were asking about her. Wow, who is the lady? She's looking absolutely marvelous, so attractive, gorgeous. She was like a dream comes true. It's a what should I say? It's a angel. It's an angel coming down from the sky, and so many things are there. So she was getting very happy, like, oh, everybody's appreciating me. And the dance started and they did their work, they did their dance, and at 4 o'clock it was all over and they were about to leave. So she was getting bad, she was getting deserted. Oh, the time is over, the night is over, now I'm going back to my house, getting back to do everyday work. So what to do, no other issue was there. She came out of the party where the minister's house, and her husband wrapped her up with a old rug shawl, but she was releasing it. Oh no, no, I'm not going to put it on the back because people are going to look after that and they'll feel that I belong to a very poor class family and that I don't want to give a show off. So again he put it over there. No, my dear, don't do that. You can feel cough and cold because it's very chilling outside. So they searched for any cab or something, but they didn't get. After walking for a while, they got a shattered old carriage type thing, and they get into it and reached their home. And now they all are getting back to their work because from the next day onwards, her husband is having office. She is going to do her everyday duties. Now that night was over. That was a dream night. That was over. So before changing her dress, she wanted to have a look to herself. Let me see for the last time how gorgeous I'm looking, how beautiful I am looking. So when she went in front of the mirror, she found just to see her neck piece like that. She just kept her hand and she found that she was shocked. Her eyes came out. What happened? Her neck piece was not there. Oh my god, my neck piece. It wasn't mine. I had borrowed it from a friend. What can I do now? Oh my god, where has it gone? And she started screaming like. And her husband came out. What happened? Man, I forgot. Where is my neck piece? I have lost it. So her husband was about to change. Again, he put up his clothes and he said that okay, don't get panicked. Let's go and see whether somewhere it has been fallen or not. It was very expensive. They went. He even asked her wife that if you whether you have opened it for any feeling very awkward or because she was not used to wearing such a high and heavy neck piece. So she went, no, no, I have not opened it. It was in my neck itself. When I came out from the ball dance party, then my neck piece was over there. Then now I'm finding it's not here. Where has it gone? What shall I tell to my friend? What she'll think of myself? And she was in a panicked condition. Then they went to the cab driver's office. Then they went to the police, but they could not do anything. Nothing could be done. and they were very disheartened. Then they decided that we are going to purchase a duplicate neck piece and present it back to your friend. They searched a lot here, there, wherever they could find, but they finally got a neck piece, 40,000 francs, but it was huge amount for them. So they started bargaining and bargaining. After doing the bargaining, they finally fixed up the amount in 36,000 francs. That was also too much, but no option was there. They had to give it back to her friend, and so they were forced, whether they could or they could not an issue, but they were forced to buy the duplicate neck piece, and they bought it out, and Matilda went to Madame Forrester to give it back. She was very tense, she was very panicked. She thought that if somehow Madame Forrester got to know that this is a duplicate one, ish, what she'll think of myself. Oh my god, save me, save me. She was started to praying to God. And then she went to Madame Forrester, she handed it over. Oh, Matilda, you made it too late. You should have given it earlier. I was thinking of wearing this neck piece. What do you do? Then she told that, okay, I'm sorry. You just have a look whether it is everything is okay or not. And she was panicked. Baba. Oh God. Fingers crossed. She should not get to know again. So Mrs. Forrester opened it. She had a look. Okay, next. Thank you. And she did not make herself. She finally, Matilda, got relaxed that Madame Forrester could not find herself to be in a duplicate necklace. She thought this is the original one, and she took it nicely and kept it in the drawer. And Matilda came back from the place. So, from this story, what did you get to know? This is that how much you have, you should be happy with that. Don't borrow. Try to show your dignity in your own outfit. Don't borrow. Don't try to cross something which is out of your level. You see, if Matilda have not bought this necklace, then she would have been very relaxed. She have bought the gown, that's fine. Whatever I'm having, I'm doing that. I got the invitation of going in the ball night, that is the main prestige of me. I would not have got because I doesn't belong to that standard. But then also, God gave me the chance to go to the ball dance night. As because she had a very fantasy of showing herself a richest person, so she had to face this trouble. Okay, so this was your text, the necklace. I believe you must have understand that and definitely have got a new moral in your life, and try to follow that. That will bring peace, love, and happiness in your life. Okay, thank you.